Okay. I am warm. I'm really warm. I'm really, really warm. I'm really, really warm. Let's get down to business. Hello everyone, my name's Nymphina and welcome to my face reveal. This is my face, this is me, this is who I am. This isn't really weird, but it is also really weird. I've talked to cameras before. We'll just go with it, we'll vibe with it, we'll see what happens. Hi! Again, I'm saying hi again. So my name's Nymphina, you guys already know that, but thank you so much for getting me to 500 subscribers. I don't really know how to structure this video because I've never really done anything like this where it's just me talking to a camera. I've done like talking to camera stuff before. I haven't done something like this before, so this is a little bit weird and I might be like darting up and down as you can see me right now because I have my camera and I have OBS. I'm just gonna kind of do it how it feels right to do. But yeah, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I am over the moon that we managed to get there by the deadline that I set. Like, I didn't think that we actually would because there was like a really big lull between 450 and 500 and I was like, you know what, if we get there, we get there, if we don't, we don't. But we managed to get there and you guys are so amazing. I love you all so incredibly much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me get there because I didn't think that we would. And hopefully this is like a new chapter in the channel, you could say, and I can give you guys some really cool and fun content for the future and we can do some really cool stuff. I'm excited for it. I feel like I need to thank you guys more because like this is amazing. Like YouTube's like a dream for me. This is like so, I don't know, I feel like I need to be a bit more about it, but you're here to see me, you're here to hear me answer questions that you guys put in like ages ago. You put like questions on one of my videos from like 2 months ago now because I wanted questions for this video. So yeah, but before we do that, actually, it might be a bit more useful if I give you like a little bit about me, like real life me, who I am. So what is my real name? In real life, I like to be referred to as Gina. That is the name that I like. How old am I? I'm 22. I'm from England, but specifically the northern part of England. I'm from Yorkshire. And last little tidbit, I am the oldest of 6 siblings. I have 5 younger siblings, which are 4 girls and 1 boy. So technically 5 including me and 1 boy. But now because I already planned for it, let's go for the Q&A questions and I can babble about stuff because then it gives me a little bit more structure because otherwise I will just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I can talk for hours, it's really, really bad. But yeah, let's jump into the first questions. I have kind of like scheduled out on like my, my notepad, as you can see, the questions and kind of what order I'm going to answer them in so that I kind of marry them up in a nice way because there are some questions that can like lead into other questions. The first question, which is absolutely insane that she commented on one of my videos, is from Lex Play and she asked, if I could be any type of bird, what would I be? And I had to kind of like sit and actually think about this one, which I didn't realize that I would have to do. I thought it would be like, oh, this bird. But I don't know much about birds. I also feel like I look incredibly red. But after looking into it, I thought I'd be, if I was a bird, I'd be a little owl, which is an actual species of bird, believe it or not, because they're really, really cute. They're like small little owls. I don't know the exact height. I'll put that on screen. I love Celeste and Blathers, or Balthus as I call him, in Animal Crossing, and they're both owls, which is really lovely. And the little owl, like, I feel like after doing like a bit of research and looking into stuff, I feel like I kind of work well with being like a little owl because they're predators, because they're owls, and I can be quite outgoing depending on the social situation that I'm in, but also because they're small, they're literally called little owls, they can also be like prey to some different creatures, and I can sometimes be a little bit like quiet in my own little box. If you guys feel like you have an answer to that about what kind of bird I could be, then feel free to comment it down below. So the next question is from Caroline's Creations, and she asked me if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Now, obviously I can't say where I currently live because I don't ever want to like move from England / Yorkshire because it's my hometown, my family's here, I love it here. But if I did have to live anywhere, I feel like it would probably be Greece, because I used to go on holiday a lot to Greece when I was younger with my family, and there's just so many positive memories there for me of being on the beaches, experiencing the culture, going up and seeing all the ruins, which I think are really, really lovely. If I had to live anywhere, I guess I'd live in Greece. I also really like Greek mythology. I don't know lots about it, but Greek mythology is really interesting because it's just, there's a lot to it and there's a lot of weirdness in it, which is really interesting. So short answer, Greece. The next question, which is by Lilith Cloud, she asks me, what is your favorite color / colors? For me, it's definitely green and pink. I think that green's really lovely. I adore nature. Nature is so amazing, and the greens that are in nature just bring me so much joy and help me feel really happy, which I really like. And pink, I really like pink. It's just a very good feel-good color, I think. And it's not, to me, colors aren't gender. Like if someone's like, oh, you like green, you must be a man, or you like pink, you must be a woman. No, I'm not into that. No, colors aren't gendered. Colors should never be gendered. Abby Hewitt, she asks me, how did me and my boyfriend meet? So in like a few videos there have been like my boyfriend making a bit of like a voice cameo. In a recent stream he spent a while like sitting here and chatting with you guys and with me, which is really fun. So me and my boyfriend have been together over 5.5 years now. So if you subtract that, we met when we were in sixth form, UK sixth form. We were 16 years old, and we both did theatre studies because we're both really like cool. We're not cool. And we both went to like this theatre studies party, which are really lame but like really fun at the same time, if you know what I mean. And at the end of the night we kissed, and that was my first kiss. I'd never had a kiss before from a boy, so I was probably really, really bad at it. And then, you know, there's like other details in between there, but basically after a little bit we kind of decided, well, we might as well be a thing. He might have his own opinion of this, so if you ever want his side of the story when he's on like a stream or something, feel free to ask him. But that's the short end of it. We met in sixth form, we were both in theatre studies, and we've been together for over 5.5 years, which is a really long period of time when you think about it. I didn't think that we'd been together that long. The next question is from the lovely Hayden, who is always in streams. Thank you, Hayden. I really appreciate you. I hope you know that. He asks, what made me decide that I wanted to start YouTube? So for me, YouTube's been a dream that I've wanted to do since like when YouTube started being a thing back in like 2010, 2011. At that time, I was like 11 years old and had absolutely no personality. Kind of looking back on it, it's like I wouldn't have gotten anywhere with that. Plus, I was under the age of what YouTube accepts to be on a platform. So it's been like a thing for a really long time. I kind of went a few months ago, obviously, and went, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do YouTube, and whether I fail or I succeed, doesn't matter. I just want to have fun with it. I want to have fun. I want to do something cool. I want to just share some positivity, because I've had so much negativity in my life that I don't want that anymore. I want to share positivity. I want to create an area, a community where people can come along and they can be completely open about everything and anything, and they won't get judged for it. They're kind of the reasons as to why I started doing YouTube. The next question is from Laura Javier? Probably pronouncing that wrong, I'm really sorry, but she asks, how do I feel about the Animal Crossing community? Now, I've kind of waited quite a while to answer this sort of question, regardless of whether it was going to be in a video or not, because the community has been going through some really weird things recently, especially the Animal Crossing community, because when I first started Animal Crossing New Horizons, the new game, the community was really happy and really like, everybody was really excited about the game. There were people making really cool Instagram profiles, like my friends Julia, Sailor May and CH, Noodle Crossing, like they were making these really, really cool Animal Crossing Instagrams. Everybody was sharing custom designs. It was really fun. But now like it's become quite negative as the community, and that makes me really sad, because I don't get why it's become so negative. That I don't see the reason as to why it's become so negative. Like, this game is meant to bring joy for people, and it's been a long-awaited thing, and I just don't get why. It makes me sad. So right now I'm quite sad about the community, you could say, but I'm also still really hopeful and still really positive about it. I want the community to be really, really happy, and I hope that my little channel that could potentially blossom into something else can help bring that positivity rather than it just being really negative at the moment, because this game is meant to bring joy and I want to help bring joy to the game. So in a weird way, that's me answering that one. The next question is from Jess K, and she asked me another Animal Crossing themed question. What do you love most about Animal Crossing and why? So I just love Animal Crossing overall because the game's got such an inclusivity to it. Anyone of any gender, age, ethnicity, origin can play this game, and there's no weirdness about it. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl or anything like that. You can play the game and you will be accepted, because this game and this community should be about, and is about, and will continue to be about, having that positivity and that energy and that love for everybody. Another thing that I also really love about Animal Crossing is, like we mentioned about the community, I love that there's such a big community there. I've met so many amazing people who I will just dot across the edge of the screen that I've met through Animal Crossing, and I am over the moon that I managed to meet these people, because in usual circumstances I wouldn't have been able to, because I'm just a young girl in England doing my best to try and make my way in the world, and I'm just so happy that I managed to get the opportunity to play this game and branch out and meet all of these amazing people who've made such a really, really big impact on my life. And it's just so amazing how there's just so much love in Animal Crossing and that surrounds it. They're what I love about Animal Crossing. Yeah, they're what I love about Animal Crossing. Oh, it's warm today. It's very warm. It's very, very warm today. If you hear any weird noises, I apologize, because I've got my windows open because it's a really hot day here in England, so I don't really care. So the last and final question in this Q&A is from BNTW, and they asked me if I couldn't make Animal Crossing content, what kind of content would I make? And this kind of segues really nicely into like the next part of the video that I want to talk about, which is my plans for the future for this channel. Let me answer it. If I couldn't make Animal Crossing videos, I would definitely try and make some sort of other gaming themed videos, because there are other games that I really, really enjoy. The journey that I want to take on this channel, the next chapter, you could say, I want to introduce more types of gaming content. I definitely want to do Minecraft. I'm going to continue doing Animal Crossing because there's just a love there that I have for Animal Crossing that's never going to go away. I want to try and play some Astroneer, which is a game that I really like. There's a new game that I downloaded and I might do it on like a stream called Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is like the second installment of that game series, and I think that that's a really fun game, so I want to try and do that. I want to maybe like do some vlogs, because during the summer, currently it is summertime in the UK, I'm probably going to go for days out with friends, so I want to try and like do some vlog stuff so that I can take you guys with me. I want to do at least a stream a week. I think that that's going to be really, really fun, because then I get that connection with you guys, and there will be this face cam in streams in the future. Obviously the one on Sunday, I will have a face cam when I'm doing tomorrow's event. I might also do some other fun stuff on Animal Crossing, who knows. But yeah, that's kind of my current plan for the evolution of this channel. I want to introduce more gaming content. I want to try and do vlog. 100% I'm going to be doing more stuff. I want to up my uploads, the amount of uploads that I do a week. I want to do live streams once a week, like I said, and I just want to have like a really fun connection with you guys, and I want to grow this community. I want to be able to have this really fun community with you guys where we can talk about anything, do anything. I can arrange events where we can do stuff together, do some giveaways, maybe do some like charity live streams in the future. I have so much planned, you could say, but in my head, of what I want to do. Maybe do some collabs with some YouTubers. Like, I have so much, and I'm really excited that I can bring you guys on this journey with me, because as I said before, YouTube has been a dream of mine since a really young age, and now that like I'm actually making it a reality and you guys are supporting me, which is just, it makes me so happy that I get to share this journey with you guys, and I just love it. I love being able to share it. I love being able to bring some positivity to someone's day who necessarily hasn't had the best day, hasn't had the best week, and I can spread something happy, something joyous with you guys, and we can have this really nice connection. So I'm just really excited for what the future has to hold, if I'm completely honest. Is there anything else I can talk about you guys with? I guess one question you guys might possibly have, even though like I promised a face reveal to you, is like, why why do a face reveal? Why couldn't I just stay anonymous and just not do a face reveal and just be Nymphina, and you don't know what my real name is and you never know what I look like? I wanted to be able to do this so that I can have more of a genuine connection with you guys, because I feel like if you can see someone's face, you can see how they're reacting, you just get a bit more of a connection. And I have naturally, I feel at least, a very expressive face when it comes to like playing games and stuff. Like I'll just be pulling really random faces, and I think that can really add to the videos that I make, because then you get to see what my reaction is rather than just like a random pause of silence and then I make a noise. So then you'll actually be able to see what I'm doing in that random pause of silence rather than it just being like, oh, I want to be able to have this really nice connection with you guys, and then you can see what I look like, you can see what I'm doing. We can, maybe if one day we ever get to see each other in public, you'll be able to recognize me and we can say hi and take a picture and have a chat about stuff, which I think would be really fun. So yeah, I'm excited. Now this is kind of like the end portion of the video, you could say. Let me talk to you guys about what I want to do with the giveaway that I promised you guys all them weeks ago for when we hit 500. So obviously we hit 500 by the 2nd of July. So that means that I'm going to be inviting 14 people to come to my island and get an entire inventory full of items, of all those items that you guys saw. The way that I want to try and do this is I want to try and do it on stream. Ideally, I'd like for you guys to come to my stream, and then I can invite you over by like either messaging you privately on YouTube, I don't know if you can do that, or like messaging you on Instagram or something, and then I can invite you over, you can get a full inventory of items and then go away, and I can invite another person over. Because I feel like it'll add that bit of connection, and you guys will be able to watch me when I'm streaming and be able to have like a nice connection with me while I have a face cam, which will be really fun. Let me know down in the comments what you think of that idea. If you're not really, that happy about that idea and you'd rather me do it like I've done with previous giveaways, then I can totally do that. I have no issue with doing that. Just let me know down below what you think would be fun. I really want to do a live stream sort of thing. It won't be like the live stream for this Sunday because I'd have to arrange it. I'd have to make sure that like you guys are actually cool with that idea. 14 people now have the ability to come to my island and get a full inventory of items, which I'm so pleased about. I guess I'll end this video here. I have been recording for quite a while now, and I don't want to keep bickering your ears off, because we can talk about stuff in other videos and in live streams and do other fun, cool stuff. So once again, let me say thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The next goal is obviously going to be 1,000 subscribers, because that'll be absolutely insane. I'll be so thankful if we can get there. But I'm not going to like push it as much as I did 500 for now. But anyway, have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! Bye-bye. How do I end this? I don't know. I guess I'll just cut.